Hi everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. Today's topic is why do men like bitches? Is that even a thing? I remember one day I was at work and I heard some women talking. Now I wasn't in this conversation, but they were close enough by me to where I could hear what they were saying. Only they weren't talking about men liking bitches. They were talking about men liking crazy women, and the crazier the better. They were basically saying it like makes some men hard, dealing with, insane women or whatever. And they were just keying it up. So it got me to thinking, why do men like bitches? Now, there's actually a book out there, and I don't know the author's name, but I believe it's called Why Men Like Bitches or Are Drawn to Bitches or whatever. Now, this is no disrespect to mothers or women who are mothers, um, but there's a good chance that men are simply men who quote unquote like bitches. It could be a case of them being drawn to the kinds of women that they grew up around, which could be their mother, maybe aunties, maybe an older sister, maybe their grandmother. And I was watching an episode of Elanya Van Zant one day, and she had a man on the show who ultimately picked a woman who was a lot like his mother. She was controlling, she was verbally abusive, and it came out that that's how his mother was. And we've all heard men marry their mothers, women marry their son, or women marry their fathers. So in a sense, it kind of makes sense that if men are quote unquote drawn to women who are deemed bitches, that she probably reminds him of a woman from his formative years, which is most likely his mother. Now, I'm going to go a step further and say that we as women might deem other women bitches, because women, let's face it, we tend to be nastier to each other than we are to men. So a lot of times those men who are with women that we might say, she's a bitch, why is he even with her? Trust and believe, she's not a bitch to him. She's probably kissing his butt. Now, I'm not talking all men, because since doing my channel, I'm finding a lot of, I'm going to say it, a lot of anti-women men. I'm not talking to those men who already have a viewpoint that women are just vile, evil, vicious creatures. I'm not talking about them. There are men out here who women will bend over backwards for. And I've seen it at work. And I've seen those same women treat other women like gum on the bottom of their shoe. But when it comes to a man, she's ready to drop to her knees and kiss his feet, and probably kiss something else too. So a lot of times, I think there's two things. I'm sure there are more, but either A, men are drawn to the women that remind them of their mothers or another important woman in his life, or the women that other women deem as bitches are not being bitches to the men. That's how I see it. So that is my answer to the age-old question, why do men like bitches? And that's my opinion. And like I said, there is a book out. I never read it. I'm not sure who the author is. It's been out for at least 20 years. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, see what they have to say about it. But that's my opinion. But check out my other videos. If you hear anything that you agree with, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll be back soon. Thank you. Bye.